The channels with tens of thousands of subscribers are getting deleted overnight. Gone. No warning, no strike, nothing. Just years of editing flushed down the drain faster than your export progress bar. And the scariest part? Those editors were doing exactly what you're probably doing right now, and maybe your channel next too. If you edit movie or anime clips, After Effects, Alight Motion, doesn't matter. You're one copyright claim away from losing everything. Not because you're a bad editor, not because your transitions suck, even though some of them do, because nobody ever sat you down and explained the actual rules YouTube is playing by. Trust me, YouTube's rulebook is longer and way more confusing than every Naruto filler arc combined. Even if you somehow manage to hit that 10 million views in 90 days, there are a lot of chances that YouTube will reject your monetization. And while you sit there refreshing your email like it owes you money, and all of a sudden it's a reused content strike on a video, and you swear on your life you edited from scratch. Meanwhile, some other channel half your size gets the check mark, and you're just sitting there like, bro, how? In this video, I'm breaking down exactly why edits get flagged, why monetization actually gets denied, and the moves that have saved and destroyed channels way bigger than mine. Stick around till the end, because one of these mistakes is the fastest way to get your channel banned, and almost nobody talks about it. Not gonna lie, it might be the one thing you're doing right now while watching this video. Now, I already know what some of you are typing in the comments right now. But bro, Eagle Stand got monetized, Victic got monetized, so the guidelines can't be that strict. Those channels got monetized before YouTube changed the Shorts guidelines and the algorithm. They got in early, like bought Bitcoin in 2011 early. You didn't, which means you're out here trying to use a cheat code that got patched 2 updates ago. So if your whole plan is, well, it worked for them, my brother in Christ, that plan is exactly what's about to get your channel deleted. Okay, first things first, let's actually talk about what copyright is and why you're getting these claims or strikes in the first place. Because half of you are panicking without even knowing what hit you. There's 2 ways this happens. Number 1, songs. Number 2, clips. And most edits get flagged through songs, which honestly, most of the time it's harmless. It's just a claim, not a strike. YouTube basically taps you on the shoulder and says, hey, not your song, but you can keep it up. But if you're getting close to applying for the YouTube Partner Program, you need to be a little more careful here. Because even a harmless claim at the wrong time can mess with your application. And if you don't know how to avoid that, don't worry. Stay till the end. I'm going to show you exactly how. Now, the other one, clips, that's the one that actually scares me for you guys. Because this isn't just a slap on the wrist. This can lead to an actual copyright strike. And here's the part that should terrify you. 3 strikes within 90 days and your channel is gone. Just gone. Poof. Like it never existed. So to avoid that, you need heavy intro animations, transitions, and a few other tricks, which, don't worry, we're gonna break all of that down real soon. Now let's talk about reused content and why you might be getting hit with it. Honestly, the name kind of gives it away. Reused content means YouTube thinks you reused content.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Groundbreaking, I know. Here's what actually happens. YouTube detects clips that are protected by copyright. Marvel, DC, anime, doesn't matter which one. And its system looks at your video and goes, this looks like someone just threw in a few cuts and re-uploaded footage from the movie. Cool system. Very smart, very fair. And that assumption, that's what can get your channel deleted. That's what can get your monetization application rejected. Years of editing, of learning, of grinding at 2 a.m. trying to sync a transition perfectly. Gone, because an algorithm decided you didn't try hard enough. And the worst part? A lot of the time, you did try hard enough. YouTube just couldn't tell the difference. All right, now you know what copyright is and why reuse content happens. Let's fix it, starting with the easy one, songs. If your Shorts restrictions show none under Shorts policy, that just means YouTube identified your song and gave you a claim. Mostly harmless. But we don't take risks. If your analytics restrictions show none, you're safe. That's the goal. So how do you avoid it? It's simple once you know basic audio editing. You've seen edits where you can faintly hear character dialogue in the background? That's not just style and cool, it confuses YouTube's algorithm into thinking it's original audio. But dialogue alone won't cut it. Here's what I do. In the intro, where the character speaks, I keep the volume of the song a low. In After Effects, I add bass and treble effect at the values I'll show on screen. No After Effects? Use CapCut and adjust the values like After Effects. Want the full tutorial on this? Then just drop a comment. Then, fade the audio in and out on the main beat and add a whoosh on every hard hit or main beat, which comes every 4 beats and it depends on song. Match sound effects to action. Like if your character is punching something, then it should get a punch SFX. And don't forget to lower the song during the effect, then bring it back after. Otherwise, it can get irritating. Here's my actual result, my actual restrictions. Receipts don't lie.
You just don't know when to give up, do you?
I can do this all day.
As you saw, that audio wasn't muted, not once. And this entire video, 0 copyright issues, which means, yeah, we cooked. Now let's talk about the other half of the problem, clips and reused content. Because if you follow these 3 steps, you're safe from both. Copyright, gone. Reused content, gone. And honestly, these steps take almost no effort. You're welcome in advance. Step 1, upload tutorials. Now don't get excited, I'm not saying your subscribers actually want a tutorial from you. I'm saying YouTube needs to see one. It's basically you telling the algorithm, hey, I make original content too, not just edits. Doesn't matter if you're not the best editor. Doesn't matter if the topic's kinda mid. Upload one every week, or at least every 2 weeks. Step 2, show your editing process at the end of the edit. You've seen this before, right? Editor shows a little screen recording, explains what he did for 10 seconds. And no, he's not doing that because he's proud of his workflow. He's doing it because it proves to YouTube the video is original. 10 to 15 seconds, minimum. Do that on every edit and your odds of staying monetized go way up. Step 3, heavy intro animations. You've seen those 3D particle intros, right? The ones that look way too clean. Those aren't just for style. They add original length to your video and reduces the chances of reused content. And yes, I've got tutorials for most of the trending ones. Links are in the description. Check them out after this. Now, do all 3 and you're officially in the safe zone. So if this video actually taught you something, smash that like button and subscribe if you're not already. It really does help this channel keep going. And hey, thank you so much for 20,000 subscribers. That genuinely means a lot to me. But we've got a lot more to hit. See you in the next one.